Hey guys, Katie Vibes here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel, and Oliver too. Oliver says hello. So everyone can stare at my dog while I do this. Basically, we're gonna do a thrift haul. So I got a bunch of stuff, as y'all can see. Dun, 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 da, da, da. Surprised the thing didn't fall off. I feel like it's going to. Yeah, so I got a crap ton of stuff. So I'm just going to go through it as quickly as possible because as you can see there's quite a bit, and I think that's kind of it. I think I'm just kind of repeating myself at this point. So let's do it. So experiencing a little, I wouldn't say technical difficulties, but tripod difficulties are going on. I need to tighten my tripod, I think, because I can't get it to go up and stay up. It just keeps flopping over. So yeah, hi, we're doing this at this angle. This is nice. It's real comfortable. It's great. Okay, so where do we begin? I don't know. How about I just show you something, and you'll randomly just see this hair, this dry needing of a trim, but traumatized by hair salons hair. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring something up to the camera. I'm down here now. Hello. Okay, so first up, we have some Ray-Dun stuff. I do like Ray-Dun. I am definitely not one of those people. By the way, these have not been cleaned yet, so they're kind of. Anyways, I'm definitely not one of those obsessed people with Ray-Dun by any means. I don't even think I own anything by Ray-Dun. Everything I have, I'm selling. But I do like Ray-Dun. I do think it has a nice, simple look to it. So these are really cute. If I drank espresso, I would keep it. Oh, I do have a dog bowl, but I'm possibly gonna sell it. That I'm on the fence with. But anyways, so yeah, here's these. They're little espresso cups. I'm gonna be selling them as a pair. So if you are into Ray-Dun, I do have these and many other Ray-Dun items. Put stuff to the side as we go through it. Then I got this really random, and I don't know if I would call it creepy or not the cutest rabbit ever, but it's a vintage Easter cup because, you know, everybody brings out their Easter mugs for Easter. Everybody does that, right? So here you have your Easter mug that you would bring out every Easter as is tradition. There's that. We've got a cool Star Wars mug, Stormtrooper helmet. I actually have another Star Wars mug that's like shaped as well, so if you guys are into Star Wars, I could do like a little package deal there. Then we got a bunch of Shopkins mugs. I'm gonna do like little lots where I have the mug and then a bunch of little Shopkins that can hopefully match with them. Do like a little Shopkins deal. But you are welcome to buy everything separately that you see. Keep in mind, by the way, that 90 to 100% of what you see in my thrift haul videos are for sale. So if I'm keeping something, I'll tell you. If I don't tell you I'm keeping it, it's automatically for sale, since most of it is for sale. I also have another Shopkins cup, or mug, whatever. This one's a little different. So this one's from 2017. The other two are from 2016, so they do have different designs on them. And we've got this cute little Garfield figure, this little ceramic Garfield. Now these are pretty cool. Unfortunately though, one of them was already broken, but for the price I paid, I'm not going to complain about that. I'm just kind of considering what to do. So if you can see, this one has a horn, this one should have a horn. You can see like a little part of it right there, and then obviously it broke off. So I'm thinking about if I can maybe try and find a way to get it all the way down to pretty much just make it a horse at that point. We'll see what we can do with that. But as you can see on the bottom, they're from 1983. So I thought that was pretty cool. Very careful with those. I'm a little scared. I got a bunch of Jack Skellington stuff. So I'm just going to pull up kind of some of the figures at a time. So these are little keychains, and they come in, woo, by Santa. My bad. So if Santa didn't have himself get done dirty in the movie, or yeah, it's a movie. I'm almost in show. I'm like, right, it's a movie. In fact, I have it back there. Yeah, I'm pointing the right direction. Awesome. Usually I'm pointing the wrong way. Anyways, yeah, so they come as mystery pack thingies. So if you do buy them in the store, if the store isn't sold out, I think these are sold out currently. Yeah, they're mysteries. You have no idea what you're gonna get. But if you buy them from me, you can know exactly who you're gonna get. We got Santa and the Devil here. Those are separate keychains. In case me dropping just Santa and not the Devil didn't give that away. Bruh. And then we've got the Mayor. We have the dude that created Sally. And then, of course, we have a bunch of Jack Skellington ones. So you got Jack Skellington on a little carved contraption thing, him as Santa. Him holding his noggin. And him looking quite evil and proud of himself. And then the rest are just like little monsters and whatnot. We got a gargoyle, we got a mummy. We got this evil scientist dude. Although I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be an evil scientist as well. So, but this is Sally's creator. Got the lake monster. This ghoul kind of dude. A werewolf, of course. And a witch. And sticking with Nightmare Before Christmas, let's stand up. Got a couple more items back here. So we have a Nightmare Before Christmas VHS. You probably don't still have a VHS player. For those of you who are super young watching, this is how we watched movies back in the day. We didn't have tiny little flat DVDs the size of CDs. No, no, no. We had them on this contraption. This is a VHS, and it has like these little black tape in it. And if it got tangled or it came out, like your VCR would sometimes rip it out, and then you were sometimes just screwed. You kind of just had to say, sucks to be you. Sometimes you could wheel it back on though, kind of just depended. And then there was always the saying from Blockbuster, be kind, rewind. And that basically just meant that this should be opposite, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. I was young when they had these, okay? But I'm pretty sure the big side should be on this side. So I think this is at the end of the movie. I could be totally wrong, okay? Don't listen to me. But that is the VHS from back in the day. But I figured it was a cool collector's item, so we could put it on display. And then we've got this retro Sally doll. So it is from the Disney store. Baloop. And yeah, layers. Oh, I'm not even sure. Isn't this cool, guys? Look how awesome this doll. Yeah, no, let me like actually show it to you. That would be even cooler, wouldn't it? Why don't we stick with plush since we went with the plush route? We have, of course, Grogu. This is not Baby Yoda. Let me make that very clear. I will probably tag it as Baby Yoda because unfortunately that's what everyone calls this dude. He is not Baby Yoda. This does not grow up to be Yoda. That has not been said or implied in any way. So this is just, Yoda is a species, and this little dude from The Mandalorian, which is of course Star Wars, he is that same species. But anyways, Grogu. See Star Wars down there. Mattel as well, so this was a Mattel Star Wars collab, even though Disney currently owns the right to Star Wars. But yeah, super cute, super realistic. I'm actually very tempted to keep this. He is missing his little brown outfit, but maybe I can find one, maybe I can have one made, or I can make one myself, but very tempted to keep this. This is freaking adorable. Like, holy crap, guys. Look at that. Okay, anyways, so this is a maybe staying, but if you are interested, let me know. If I say I'm maybe keeping it, I'm usually willing to be open-minded if somebody's interested. And then we have this is from the Sad Sam collection. Sad Sam was actually, I believe, made in the 80s. Do not quote me on that one. But it is a vintage toy line. And it's typically, Sam is a brown dog that looks extremely similar to this. Same super sad eyes. He just doesn't have the eyelashes, and he's brown instead of gray. And of course, no pink bow. This is Honey. I don't know if it's supposed to be Sad Sam's sister, girlfriend, wife, whatever. And yeah, super cute. I love their faces. I collect the vintage Sad Sams, so I'm probably going to let this lovely lady go. Again, this is another maybe keeping, so I'll probably put her in my collection, but if someone's interested, I would be willing to probably sell her. Sticking with the plush, where do we go? Look at my booty. I'm sorry. Boop-a-doop. I'm back. Okay. So, by the way, I just had babies, so please ignore the pudge. There's still a little squeezability down here. I had a baby like a month and a half ago, so yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Okay. Anyways, so we've got Looney Tunes. This is from 1998, a little Tweety roller skating, brand new with tags, as you can see. And then we've got this little bear. I don't know if it's vintage or if it's retro. It kind of has that vintagey feel, like a thicker material. A lot of times, like, you can tell when a material is vintage because it'll be heavier, because it tends to be thicker. It actually tends to be better quality usually. Of course, everything is mass produced now, so the quality has gone downhill on pretty much everything you could buy. So with plush, it's the same thing. They tend to be heavier and they tend to have a thicker, better quality material. So I do believe this is a vintage teddy bear. We've got this vintage Beanie plush. It is from Russ Plus, which I believe is just the Russ brand. In fact, this is by Russ. Russ is the same company that makes the vintage trolls, for those that don't know. So you can see the little Russ logo right there. So we have this tiny little vintage bunny wabbit. And then this says Russ Plus, but it does look like it has the same symbol. So I believe it's the same company. And it's just like this beanie cat that doesn't really stay up very well. So there's that. Boop. What? Odie. I love how the string is just like tied in his mouth for his little reindeer antlers. Thought that was really weird. And definitely not vintage. We have an LOL surprise dolls. Obviously a jumbo. The little sis is what they're called. They tend to be about like this big. So it's a bit of a difference. These are called Ooh La La dolls or something like that. I think it's Ooh La La, yeah. Ooh La La, LOL surprise, or LOL, Jesus. LOL surprise, Ooh La La, baby surprise doll. Wow, that's a mouthful. So yeah, there's that one. I think the hair is really pretty though. Not a big fan of the LOL doll line. It definitely has quite a bit of controversy, and I will definitely make a video talking about that someday. I got plenty of examples of just how inappropriate the line is. But I think these are really cute. The jumbo dolls I really don't mind. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with a little baby, you know, in a diaper and no shirt when they're this age. This I do think is really adorable. I love the big eyes, the cartoony look. So this I don't have a problem with. But if you do collect LOL surprise dolls and you're totally fine with them and you don't, you know, buy into the whole controversy with them, I totally understand. It's a toy line. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, so please don't take any offense to me saying that I personally believe in the controversy that people, you know, I understand why people have an issue with them. I do still sell them. There's some that I don't have a problem with, but there are certain dolls in the line that I think are pushing it. But again, I'll make a video on that another time. Stand back up. Let's do the minifigures as I run around. Don't mind me. So these actually are from a little collection that I recently got in a little tiny lot, like a little bag that I got. And I was actually only planning to keep the vintage Mattel Barbie Lovely Lady, or Lovely Pets? Something like that. Anyways, it's a line that I collect of like dogs and stuff. And I got the bag for that, and I was planning on selling everything else, but they had this little calf in there and this little pig, and this lamb is actually from the same set, and I thought they were really cute, so I decided to keep them. So now I have a cat and the lamb to add to the set. So these I am keeping. I'm going to put them over here. And this little horse is 2001. It is also made by Mattel. Those are from 1997. This is from 2001, so another vintage item. Vintage is anything 20 years or older, by the way. Up until 99 years, at 100 years becomes antique. Anyways, I am going to keep this as well. I think this is really adorable, too. And we've got a bunch of little random stuff. So we got, sticking with Barbie for a moment, we have some vintage dolls that I need to kind of fix up. There was a big hole in her skirt, so I cut it, and then I'm going to try and like stitch it a little bit so it has like a nice hem to it still. So I'm going to do my best to salvage her, and we'll see if we can salvage the hair. If not, you know, maybe I'll just get rid of it. Maybe I'll rehair it. Who knows? Maybe I'll use this to practice on. I don't know. This one, I think the hair is on. No, the head's still rubber. I was going to say I didn't know if it was plastic, because then I don't think I would be able to rehair it. I don't know if anyone has any experience seeing rehairing something on plastic, but I've never seen anyone do that, but I'm sure it can be done. people are creative. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy how creative a lot of the people in this collecting community are. Then we got this 2005 head. I figured, you know, I'll keep all the random heads. I'll put them in a lot with like broken dolls or doll parts for people that customize. And then we've got a couple of 2002 miniature Bratz dolls. So these are definitely a lot smaller than the typical Bratz dolls, but they are totally interchangeable, if you want to call it that, just like the actual full-size Bratz doll. So you can see it has the little stub feet just like a regular Bratz doll. The shoes come off, so you can totally dress and undress them exactly like the regular size doll. So I thought that was pretty cool. I've never seen these. I had Bratz dolls when I was growing up, and again, I totally don't remember these at all. We've got a giraffe. And we have this little flocked puppy dog. It's a little yellow lab puppy. And in the exact same lot that I got those 1997 Mattel farm animals and the Pretty Loving Pets, that's what they're called, Pretty Loving Pets, I actually got 3 flocked puppies, and this actually goes with them. So I have another one to add to that set. More little stuff. We have this little, bye! I drop something in every video. It happened. Shouldn't drop anything else from here. Anyways, vintage Baywatch Barbie. So I'm going to put this with the Baywatch Ken doll that I have. We've got a Kenner Littlest Pet Shop. So this was before Hasbro bought them out and totally changed their appearance back when they were a little bit more realistic. Obviously needs to have this stuff sanded down. Looks like it melted a little bit. So I'm going to try sanding that melted plastic off and then repaint this portion, and we'll see what we can do to fix him up. Just some purple chairs. I'll probably sell these at a yard sale instead. We've got this little fakie, I guess I can call it. So it's just, it's from 2004 actually, and it's made by Mattel. I believe it's supposed to be a Pegasus, because you can see where there should have been wings. Same there. Thankfully the hair hides it really well, so I'll probably just curl her hair, keep it right there, and sell her like that. And then from 1997, this is a vintage Little People from Fisher-Price, which is actually by Mattel. I always thought Fisher-Price was its own company, kind of like Hasbro makes My Little Pony, Mattel makes Barbie. I thought Little People was made by Fisher-Price. I thought Fisher-Price was its own company, but Mattel owns Fisher-Price, and Fisher-Price makes Little People. It's a bit much, if I say so. Alrighty. Where do we go? We go to this. We have this cool little, so they're like these little skeleton guys. So these little figures, and I actually have quite a few of them for a sale. And here's one in the box still. So it's the gold version. They're called Treasure X, and then this is the Dragons Gold series, I guess. So collect all 24. It's still wrapped in its original plastic. And I guess what you do is you open it, and there's a map. So then you find that spot in this like sand mold, and you have to actually pick it out with this tool, and you'll find your guy, and then you put them together. Didn't know that. Thought you just got them. Or maybe you do. Some of them, maybe you do just get them. I didn't think you put them together and all that, but maybe all of them you put together. Otherwise, maybe you just get some as is, and this is like a special edition. I don't freaking know. I need to research, basically. There's that. Here's an old item. So, when I did research online, there was no exact dates on this, but I had a lot of ads where it said they believe it was from sometime in the 80s. I think it has more of a 60s, 70s feel to it, but not too sure. It could still be from the 80s, and it just had that feel. And yeah, it's just a vintage metal tin. So anyone that's into this, like, you know, very 70s, very 60s vibe might like this little metal tin. And bring it open. Okay, it has actual magnets in it. So that was pretty cool, especially because it came in the box still. Keeping with the square rectangular stuff, I guess I could have moved on to this after the Nightmare Before Christmas. We've got All Dogs Go to Heaven. I'm sorry, my ring light is super bright. And Goosebumps. So more VHS. So just, again, I thought it'd be a cool item to be put onto a display for people that are into this stuff. I'm really disappointed. I should have sold this. I had a little, wow, can't remember his name. The main character of All Dogs Go to Heaven plush. And I sold it, and I should have sold it with the VHS. Would have made more sense, right? Doo-doo-doos. We got more Barbie. So we've got this Barbie Bitten Donut pool float, which you can actually buy these pool floats that actually have this, like, bite taken out of it. So I thought it was kind of funny that they molded it after that actual thing. We've got a Barbie book. This is from 1989, I believe. So it basically just shows you information. So you get, 1962. So there's some dolls from the 62 and some information on them. From 65, more dolls, more information. So I thought that was pretty cool. It goes all the way up until 1989, I do believe. Let's see. Yep. Oh, wait, no, 1988. Maybe because it was published in 1988, because it was published in 1989, so it makes sense that they would stop at 88. But it actually says new arrivals for the year before it came out. Oh, that was a pretty cool book. And then obviously, I'm sure y'all can see the big Barbie tote bag. Stick in my butts. Just gather it all up. By the way, if you're wondering why I laid it all out on the floor like this, it was not just for this video. It was actually because I did a picture of the thrift haul. I'm like, I should do a video because this is a lot of stuff. Alright, we got this adult coloring book. I am keeping this, one, because I absolutely freaking love llamas. I'm actually going to get one tattooed, not even joking. It's not all llamas, unfortunately. But it's actual alcohol recipes. So I think I'm going to do a little series where I color this book and actually make these drinks and drink on, I guess get drunk on camera and color. I don't know. It's a thought, okay? It's a thought. It's a work in progress. Actually, I should put this on my keeping stuff, which, by the way, is kind of funny. It is ironically next to this empty box of White Claw. Yes, I'm one of those girls. I drink White Claw, okay? I'm a girly girl. I drink White Claw. Yeah. But I don't like pumpkin spice lattes. I'm not a basic bitch. Okay? Not a basic bitch. I am a bitch. But I'm not basic. Okay. Moving on. A vintage whoa. Yes, a vintage whoa is what this is. No, it's a vintage Cabbage Patch book. Then let's move to Barney's. This is a vintage Barney book, I believe, from the early 90s or late 80s, if I remember correctly. One of those. Now, these are pretty cool. So, I don't know if you guys remember these. When I was a kid growing up, we definitely read these in school. They're very, very popular poem books. So, they're just really short poems. They're really silly, really weird and random, but really fun. They're by somebody named Shel Silverstein. And I didn't realize he also made this book, which is The Lion Who Shot Back. Where the Sidewalk Ends is probably one of his most famous ones, or at least, in my opinion, one. This is the one I remember. This is the one I grew up with. This is the one that I see all the time, or when people talk about these, this is where people are like, hey, do you remember Where the Sidewalk Ends? It always ends up being this book. But it's from 19 something or another. So this one's 1996. Down here at the bottom it says that. This one I thought was really interesting. This is actually from even before, and somebody actually dated it 1979. But I believe it was published in it says 1963. Now, I don't know if that's the actual publication date. I couldn't find any other date in here, though. So, it is very possible, I guess. But again, it was given in 1979. So, I thought that was pretty crazy. This is a pretty old book, and it is in really freaking good condition for being that old, if you really think about it. Moving on, we go to Pikachu sheets. Nope. We've got this, it's a little infant sheet. I mean, it's pretty freaking tiny. It is definitely sheet material. And that's about it. It's pretty tiny. It's literally not even as tall as me. And I'm not tall, I'm short. I'm 5'2", almost 5'3". So it's about 5 feet in length. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No idea how the theme song goes, if you can't tell. That was my brother's thing, not mine. Then we've got, ta-da, vintage Pocahontas pillowcase. I remember this. 90% sure I had this as a kid. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, it's double-sided, by the way. Yeah, I'm positive I have this. The more I look at it, I'm positive. Da-da-da. We got this cool Star Wars Yoda tapestry. Shebang. Says Yoda at the bottom, Star Wars at the top. I really hope you guys can hear me. Hopefully I'm talking loud enough back there. Otherwise I'm just and just doing weird shit and you can't even hear what I'm saying. But anyways, has a super cool quote.
says Jedi Master. That has nothing to do with the quote. Do or do not. There is no try. Which really, in my personal opinion, no offense, Yoda, you wise master, you, doesn't make sense. You can definitely try to do something. You can definitely fail at things. So I don't agree with the quote, but it's a super famous quote, and it's cool Tapestry. That's all you need to know. Halo mask. Pretty cool. It's only the front mask, but it's actually really good quality. It's actually kind of like, has like weight to it, and it's pretty damn thick actually. So that was pretty cool as just like a collector's item, but hey, Halloween's coming up. You want to be Halo? I got you. Badoop. Oh, speaking of Halloween, got this awesome skirt. Hopefully I'm going to keep it. I don't know if I can fit into this. It's by a company called Sourpuss, I guess. Took me a minute to find it because there's no tags in it. So I have no idea what size it is. Didn't know what company it was, but I finally found it. Hopefully my chunky chunk can fit into it. I kind of got a little booty on me. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to fit into it. Let's hope I do, because I think it's adorable. If not, y'all can have it, but don't count on it. Okay, I want it. That's me being angry because I don't know if I can wear it. Anyways, well, I have shorts on under these, by the way. I thought if you guys keep seeing like black, I thought it'd be kind of weird if I did this video where I'm like squatting and y'all can just like, ta-da! Yeah, I didn't want to do that, so I put shorts on. Let's hike those up a little bit. Y'all didn't see that. Okay. Again, I really hope you guys could hear everything I just said back there, because otherwise you're just seeing me do like this, and that's really freaking weird. Okay, moving on. This I thought was pretty cool. Halloween real quick, this vintage plushy pumpkin. I've been collecting Halloween stuff to sell to you guys for that upcoming month, but thought this was pretty cool. It is a riding helmet. First off, was really surprised to see a riding helmet because these tend to be very expensive. There is hair all over it. It has like that felt material, so hair is like attracted to this. So I need to definitely use a lint roller. It was on the top of my couch, and then my cat climbed all over it. Guess he thought that it was a cool toy for him. It was not, but now it's covered in cat hair. So I will clean it off, obviously. But what I thought was even more cool is it says 1993 in there. So it's actually a vintage name brand riding helmet. Sturdy good thing. But yeah, thought that was pretty cool. In case anybody here has horses. If you do, I want to come to your house. I love horses, and I'm very sad I can't have one right now. So if you buy this, I might show up at your house. I might hand deliver this. Just know that. Okay. Bunch of vintage wrapping paper. And I just did a little video on my, oh my god, it's not working. Okay, here's the teddy bear ones. You got your teddy bear options. And then this, I just made a little video on my Instagram about this. I didn't even realize when I bought this. I thought they were like little carousel horses. They're not. It's just like a horse. Who does that look like? G1 My Little Pony collectors, tell me that is not Bubbles. Like, that's Bubbles. Yellow, blue hair. Look at that. Look at that. That's Bubbles' cutie mark. That's freaking Bubbles. Okay, yeah, there's some extra spots, but that's Bubbles. I thought that was weird. I'm like, holy shit, I didn't notice that. It makes me want to keep it. I might just take like the stuff off, like the plastic that's still on it and coming off a little bit. Kind of looks all dirty and whatnot. And then yeah, I might just keep it and kind of like put it on display somehow, and maybe in like a bucket. I don't freaking know how I'll display this, but this is a maybe. Again, if you're interested, let me know. But it's a maybe for me. So a lot of it too. All right, moving to the last stuff. We're gonna start with tiny and get larger on the squishy squish squash washers, the Squishmallows. We got micro mallows. Need to clean this one off first, a little dirty. So we got Lindsay the leopard and Tamara, Princess Tamara the penguin. So these are micro mallows. Then we've got this adorable Mexican avocado. You can tell because she's got a Mexico bow. But yeah, no, seriously, they had like this whole Mexico line. So that is why I'm calling it a Mexican avocado. Promise I'm not being racist. It sounds weird to be like, this is a Mexican avocado, okay? That'd be like me being like, This is a South American avocado. She is South American. I don't know, it just sounds weird to me. I'm calling an avocado a nationality. It's just weird. But no, seriously, it's supposed to be a Mexican avocado. And then we've got Big Dude. Leo's a lion. He's really big. Here's Leo. I don't know why I keep going back and forth all awkward. Then we got this huge, okay, it's not huge, but we got this big Octopus Plush. Pretty darn big. My camera's like really pointed at the ground at this point. I swear it's getting lower and lower as this video goes on. Big Octopus Plush. Shipping might be cheaper. It might be cheaper to buy this on Mercari because shipping might be kind of high. And Mercari shipping is actually not really bad, so it doesn't always go by size, it goes by weight. So might be cheaper to buy it on Mercari. I'm not sure. We can look into that if you're interested. And last but not least, this is for a furry costume. It is, I believe, a wolf. I think it's supposed to be a wolf. So a green and white wolf. Has the moving mouth. I don't know if the mouth actually moves. I think I'm making that up. Oh wait, no. Does this part move? Something like, I mean, you can move it. So there you go. I was like, I swear I moved the mouth. I'm so sure of this. So you got like all this stuff in here. You got the, I'm not even showing you guys. I'm just kind of up here like, yeah, so you see this inside? Isn't that awesome? Yeah, no. So you got this little strappy strap so you can put it on and whatnot. I should still try showing you that. And yeah. So there's that. Are there eyeballs? You guys? I just realized they didn't finish making this apparently. There are no eye holes. You can't see out of this. Holy hell. So I either have to sell it like that or I have to test my customizing abilities and somehow make it so you can see out of it. Which I think I would just maybe remove these eyes and then put like, you know, like that cagey, like meshy material that you can see out of and then like do mesh eyes over it. I don't know. I don't make these. I might just sell it like this and let somebody else who has more experience handle it. I paid like next to nothing for it, so I wouldn't mind selling it at a very discounted price. So if y'all are into this stuff, I got you. I got you. That is all. That was everything, guys. That was the mess of stuff that is now a worse mess, a non-organized mess. I went from an organized mess to a non-organized mess. So now I have to to clean this all up and put it where it belongs. So that's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to clean up. Whoa. I'm not excited at all. So yeah, that's all. Y'all can see my dry end hair flopping into the video again. Hello there. So awkward. Really weird. Hi guys, down here, obviously. You're looking right at me, right? Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out the links in the description below. Wow, this was a long video, but there was a lot of stuff. That was a huge thrift haul. That was 3 different stores. That's it. I went a little crazy. Just a little bit crazy. My bad. But I got everything at a great price. That's good, right? And I got stuff for myself, so that's cool. I'm gonna go try on that skirt and see if my dreams are crushed and ruined and burned to ashes. That's a bit dramatic. And that is all. I have to go take a course for a job that I'm about to start. I decided to get a part-time hourly job because there are some really expensive things I want to buy, including a vacation that's going to cost me like $2,000, and a few other like pretty expensive things like $1,000 and up that I'm trying to buy in the very near future, hopefully within the next year or two. So with my sales and this hourly job, I think I'm going to be able to make that possible and also really boost up my savings account, which went after some really big emergencies wiped me clean. So that was fun. Anyways, get my life on track. It's a load of fun. And yeah, I hope you still see more of me. And hopefully by going out and moving all the time at work, I'll be able to keep moving. And I've been doing a lot better on moving and getting stuff done and being organized and selling a lot more. Like I've been selling so much more now that I've been like really focused and stuff. So that's really cool and I hope to keep that up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, check out the links in the description below if you're interested in anything that's here. I both sell and also trade. I collect more than just G1 My Little Pony. As you can see, I have other stuff that I decided to keep for my collection. So if you have other stuff that's not G1 My Little Pony, that's totally fine. Still contact me and I'll send you a list of what I collect. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, have a good one. Bye!